short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And here's Hardaway. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Pass to Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Howard with a block. Defended by Hardaway. Drexler. Goes back up. And Howard with the lay-in.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Hardaway, the pass to Bryant. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Embiid. Over Howard. Here's Hardaway. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Howard with the ball. Here's Stoudemire. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You gotta stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And the Wizards with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Howard. Here's Drexler. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Wilkins. Hardaway with it. That one no good. And Washington the other way now. Inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wilkins, pure from three-point range.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Tomjanovich. And foul call. Almost got it to go in. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Hardaway. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Pass to Drexler. There's the triple. And another miss by Washington. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Hardaway. Embiid with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just making it look good. The finger roll, such a classy move.
And he lobs it up top. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
To the inside. Here's Stoudemire. And he slams it in one-handed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Wizards. Towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Pass to Wilkins, outside Hardaway. Here's Wilkins, fires for three. Can't hit that one.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Embiid. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Bryant outside. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Washington trailing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Cousy just knows when his guys are wide open.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Yao. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 9. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Rice. Here's Drexler. Here's Stoudemire. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hayward outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Kemp. Back to Hayward. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Williams is checked in for Washington. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Hardaway. 9 points in the game. Irving for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Pass to Hayward. The 3. Rebounded by Cousins.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Hayward. Pulls up, high post. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. It's deflected. Outside Irving. Now here's Hardaway. Now here's Irving. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Elbow shot. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 11.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Williams. Back to Cousins. Hardaway grabs the board. Minnesota has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Rice, guarded by Hayward. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Here's Cousins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
Outside Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he can't get the first one.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And back to the start of the second quarter.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They get it again, and the shot goes down. Howard's got his second bucket on the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The lob, very well done.
Good shot that time by Dwight Howard. I love when he takes quality shots.
Pass to Houston. Irving against Williams. Here's Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Rebound Washington. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Here's Tomjanovich. Here's Drexler. And it's Washington with another.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Wilkins. Now Irving puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 6.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot. Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Here's Kemp. Wilkins, the second chance points on the tip-in. 5 points in the game.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Knocked loose. Williams passes to Howard. Here's Cummings. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points. Terry Cummings, a contemporary of mine, possesses a combination of power and movement that's unique. Really gives him an edge on most nights.
Here's Tomjanovich. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Bryant outside from behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Lucas.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Tomjanovich, who poked away. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for the Wizards.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Wilkins. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Pass to Drexler. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Irving finds Bryant. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And last season's scoring champions, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Hardaway's checked in for Irving.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Here's Drexler, covered by Bryant. Kept alive. Stoudemire. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Relentless on the boards. Amar'e is the first guy you've got to box out.
Pass to Bryant. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Bryant's got 9. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
The shot won't fall. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Bryant. The shot by Howard, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And here's Embiid. The fadeaway. And he gets that one. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, Embiid does most of his work inside, but he's pretty comfortable in the mid-range, too.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Pass to Stoudemire. And he's going for the oop here. And here's Bryant outside. Gets a hand on it.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Tomjanovich. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Stoudemire. Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Way up top. When Stoudemire drives like that on you, he's tough to slow down. He can be very physical attacking the basket.
Pass to Cousy. Launches a three. Here's Howard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bryant outside. Pass to Wilkins. Rebound Washington. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Drexler missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Goes up at the elbow. Nice jump shot.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Back to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Shoots. Hardaway, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Hardaway. Another miss by Hardaway.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Wilkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Hardaway. Another miss by Minnesota.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, it looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
19-footer. Got a piece of it.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Irving's checked in for the Timberwolves. Drills it from deep.
Love the no hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Drexler. The 3. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Tries it from 19. Kemp with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Irving. And no good, trying to use the glass. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Bryant outside. Pass to Yao. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, we know Kobe's known as a great scorer, but he also knows how to find open teammates, too.
Cousins with it. That one rolls around and rims out.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pulls it, and Bryant gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. For the Timberwolves, how about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off this team. What a luxury to have the second unit to use.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Drexler. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Stoudemire is such an explosive scorer at his position.
And for the Wizards, Bryant, the pass to Embiid. Here's Wilkins. Takes it inside, lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Second free throw, no good.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Stoudemire. It's tipped. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Here's Tomjanovich. Offensive board. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 15.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Wilkins, and it's off from three-point range. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Howard up top. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
Washington trailing. Pass to Drexler. Here's Stoudemire. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
For Minnesota.
And Minnesota calls time here.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Embiid passes to Hardaway. Back to Embiid. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 7 points.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
Defended by Hardaway. Deflected! From 15 feet away, Howard grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Drexler. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bryant, the pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Dwight Howard picks one up.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Bryant outside. Offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
The shot by Howard, no good. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now here's Hardaway, guarded closely. Wilkins, good.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Drexler. Here's Stoudemire. He's got 17. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Timeout called, the Wizards.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Embiid with a steal. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Wizards making a switch here. A difficult situation for Washington. Pass to Howard. Out left to the wing. And there's the lob. 6 to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 11.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Back to Hardaway. Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Drexler, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Outside Hardaway. Embiid. The rebound by Tomjanovich. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. He takes it in. The offensive rebound. Pass to Stoudemire. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Houston. Another miss by Minnesota. Well, the Wizards shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Cousy. With the floater. And the layup is good.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Hardaway, the pass to Embiid. Here's Wilkins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 21 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Howard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Cummings. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the basket is good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Wilkins. Back to Irving. Here's Houston. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Taken away. To the middle. Here's Kemp. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Irving. 5 to shoot. Washington with a rebound. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cousy. Here's Rice. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving is excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Here's Tomjanovich. Wilkins with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. On the wing, Irving. Rebound by the Wizards.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Wilkins. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. He's got 25.
Boy, so far Wilkins has just been going off, finding plenty of ways to outwork the defense and get his points.
Unloads from 13. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. Pass to Irving. Here's Kemp. Here's Wilkins. And he connects with a jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
This is how dangerous a scorer Wilkins is. Really capable of connecting right off the catch.
20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And yep, it's good. He's got 9. Minnesota shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in
79.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shot clock at 6. And for Washington, and he lobs it up to the rim.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, to lay it in, too.
Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. Hardaway's checked in for Irving.
Your Timberwolves, Penny Hardaway.
Clock at 2. Embiid. Rebound Washington. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Bryant. And it's Drexler missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a 13-point game. To the paint. Here's Lucas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pass to Drexler. Shot from the low block. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Four on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Cannot leave Howard alone on the offensive glass. When you do, he's making you pay for that mistake.
Outside Hardaway. To the right side. Here's Embiid. Can't get the tip in.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
Dwight Howard picks one up.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
Pass to Rice, the 17-footer, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now. Embiid with it. He can't hit that time.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Stoudemire. To the inside, Drexler. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Strong take that time. Drexler, a chance to add another.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Pass to Rice. Here's Drexler. Here's Stoudemire. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Outside Hardaway. Fires from 14. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Cousy. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Boy, Stoudemire doing a nice job setting that screen. Very nice.
Bryant outside. Back to Hardaway. Here's Wilkins. From downtown. The rebound by Stoudemire. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Hardaway. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here.
Checking in for the Wizards.
The Wizards have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. The teardrop. Rebound Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Bryant. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, the muscle of Howard still very impressive. Brushing the contact off like it wasn't even there.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Embiid. From deep. Rebound by Stoudemire.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
To the middle. And Bryant gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Now Howard. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by Tomjanovich.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Cousy. Here's Drexler. Covered by Bryant.
Minnesota foul. Joel Embiid.
And he makes the first.
Third team foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Shoots a fadeaway. Got a hand on it.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Tomjanovich. And again, Washington, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And a big-time jam right there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Clock at 6. Here's Drexler. Minnesota with a rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, I don't know what the adjective should be. Incredible, amazing, fantastic. I mean, we watch Kobe night in and night out make plays like that, and the spectacular for him is routine.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And he's going for the lob. Hardaway, the pass to Bryant. Pass to Wilkins. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Drexler. Got a piece of it. Here's Howard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
Pass to Embiid. Defended by Hardaway. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Stoudemire. Now Howard. Just 3 to shoot. Now with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, PA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. A big group substitution here for Washington. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Hardaway. Here's Chandler. Back to Hardaway. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Winters, covered by Smith. Goes up with the stripe. Winters can't hit.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Now Hardaway. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, it never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.